Hello, my loves. This is a quick collective message for the current energy for anyone who comes across this video. And I am Zin Uru Renee. This is Renee in Tune. So let's talk about it. We've got the Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Fortitude, or the Strength card for those of you who know the cards. But anyway, this is just representing you coming out of this period of limbo, this period of kind of being caught between two worlds. I like to say this is you looking at your past and things that maybe didn't work out. And for some of you, this is in regards to your career. For others of you, this is in regards to relationships. And so you're looking back at what didn't quite work out. What maybe disappointed you, what maybe didn't feel like it was satisfying or fulfilling, and also being caught between that place and looking forward or at the future and kind of worrying about how that's going to play out, and maybe coming at it from a perception of the past, right? So you're in this limbo state. And I think that in that limbo state, you started to become an observer of your thoughts, of your perception, of how you were looking at these circumstances in your life. And you started to notice, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I saying? What is happening? What is going on in all this energy here? And in that process, and in you becoming that observer, you started to kind of redirect yourself into what it is that you want to feel in regards to your career or in regards to your relationships. And so now you're getting into this Nine of Pentacles energy. You should feel now, or you are probably feeling like there's some kind of freedom that's taking place. You've released yourself from some things from the past. You've released yourself from some old relationships or from some people, places, and things. You've released yourself from some old belief systems, some old behavior patterns, things that were kind of not serving you. And you, in that process of limbo, realized that. You became an observer of that, right? And so now you're kind of feeling free from certain things, and it's setting you right into your independence. And so if this is regarding love, some of you are just not needing to look for that outside of yourself at this time. You understand that your future is going to pan out from what's happening now. And so you're focusing more on gaining that balance now. You feel, you might have released some codependent relationships, some of those, dysfunctional kind of connections, right? And you're in this space of feeling free and feeling independent. Some of you are releasing the need for assistance when it comes to your career and your finances, and you've been frantically looking other places, and now you're like, you know what, you've been building this confidence in yourself where you're like, okay, I think I'm capable of doing that, or I think I can go for this. And you are now either switching your career direction, or you're starting a business, or you're working on a project, you're collaborating with some people. Like, you're now looking at yourself for that fulfillment, and it's freeing. You're feeling free. The message here is to be a constant observer of your internal conversation. So always look at what you're thinking, and always look at how you're speaking in terms of what you're thinking, and always look at what you're feeling, and in relation to what you're thinking and speaking. This is the Strength card. Wherever you have Leo in your natal chart, or my Leos, this is prominent energy for you right now. So this is very much for you. If you have, wherever Leo is showing up in your natal chart, this is where you're going to see a lot of this energy happening, right? Or even take a look at your fifth house, whatever you have in your fifth house. And if you're not, if you don't know about your natal chart and you want to learn about that, feel free to contact me, click my links, and I can definitely explain to you what that's all about, right? But yeah, Leo is popping up heavily. You are impressive. You are the magician, right? So you're basically in this Empress energy. You're in this magician mode. It's time for you to start writing the story, because you've now disconnected with all those old systems. And now you're in this free place of independence. So now it's time to take the lead, take the role, and it's important that you have this empowering self-talk, this conversation with yourself that keeps you in that focal point, right? Keeping your eye on the prize is what I like to say. Mirror talks is what always comes up when I see this card. So that is my recommendation to you, is mirror talks. Stand in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself. If that's not something you do, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, because like I mentioned it to a kid one time and in the recent months, and she said to me, "That's weird." And I said to her, I said, well, when you want to get to know somebody, what do? You talk to them, right? You want to get to know them. You have conversation. So what would be weird about having a conversation with yourself, right? Shouldn't you know yourself better than you know anyone else? And so those mirror talks are really, really, really important. It just cultivates a relationship. And on top of that, you become your own hype man. You become your own best friend. You become your own number one supporter, your own number one fan. And you're hearing from you every day, and it's consistency and it's commitment, right? And out of that energy, bam, you get to write a new story. Here's the Magician card. Okay, so my Geminis, my Virgos, whether it's in your health, whether it's in, how you're communicating with your loved ones, with siblings, with, friendships, family members, or just people in your world, you could be writing a new story now. You could be writing a new story, even in service. Like, how do you want to serve others? How do you want to serve the world? Some of you guys are finding that. You're finding your grounding now when it comes to that, or you're getting into a health program. You're changing how you eat. You're working out more. You're getting into yoga. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're starting afresh. Okay, because there's like two aces here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and then we got the Two of Cups popping out too. So you've got a fresh new start in clarity, in thoughts, in mindset, in communication, how you're processing information, what you're learning. Some of you guys could be deciding to take a class or a course, and if you've been thinking about it, this is your confirmation. Okay. Ace of Cups, you're starting a new journey of inspiration, love. Okay, you're looking at love differently than you used to look at it. You're getting a new and improved idea of what that feels like and looks like for you in your story to come. And so this is just starting a fresh new fool's journey. Okay, it's time to cleanse your energy. Okay, because look, the fool's journey is starting. You're getting ready to step into a new chapter. Specifically in love, inspiration, creativity, what you love, how you love yourself, and the love that you're receiving from outside of yourself, and also in communication and learning, expressing yourself, communicating, like who you're communicating with, right? And so a lot of this, for some of you, can connect with your relationships, and a lot of you, for some of this, can connect with your career, right? So you want to definitely focus on your internal conversation. Get into the mirror, have those mirror talks. You want to cleanse your energy. Okay, and sometimes that means clearing space. Sometimes that means removing people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Sometimes that's just clearing your mind, clearing your mind and being able to more deliberately fill your mind with the things that you want to get filled with the things that are going to serve you in the time to come, because now you're at the Magician energy. You are writing your story. So whether you think you are or not, you're always writing your story, and everything that you're looking at is a culmination of your past vibrations, right? Your past thoughts, your past words, your past emotions. And so everything you're speaking and thinking about now and feeling now is creating your future. So now you're in this mode of doing it deliberately, rather than just by default, rather than just by reaction, rather than just by responding to your external world. Now you're creating, you're using your imagination, which is what we're meant to do, meant and made to do, right? Some of you guys are coming into, a deep commitment with yourself, with something that you vowed to yourself that you wanted to do, something that you wanted to build, create, something that you feel you owe yourself. Hierophant and High Priestess is both here. So what? Some of you guys are just balancing your masculine and feminine energies and just creating a more harmonious flow within yourself, with your relationship with yourself. Very loving. Some of you guys through this journey are going to be bumping into a love connection, and this is all popping up like right now. So this week, and we are coming up on a new moon eclipse energy. This week is very powerful. this week there's so much cleansing happening, and as you cleanse space, you make room for new things to come in. So many new things are coming in. I feel for many of you, you're bumping into a mentor of some sort. You could be deciding to go to therapy, counseling, bumping into a mentor, a spiritual, guide, whatever. Or some of you could be just diving within and really tapping into your, wisdom chakra energy and tapping into your intuitive nudges, and also connecting with your ancestors and your non-physical guides. You know what I mean? Like your spirit guides, angels, things of that nature. Or just your lost loved ones, because they're never lost. They're always around you. You just may not be able to physically see them. So, big, powerful energy. Hopefully that was clarifying for some of you and you can relate. If so, drop me some comments, like the video, share the video, visit my flow page and you can find that link literally anywhere on all my pages, for readings if you want to purchase a personal reading, or if you want to get a natal chart reading so you can learn some more about your astrology. Anyhow, one more thing. If you are into poetry, I now have 2 poetry compilations on Amazon right now, so you can purchase one or both. And I'm excited and proud about that. I am working on my third book to that series, and that hopefully will be out before the end of the year. And so that's my little way of sharing myself with you all, my little personal parts, and my talent, my poetry, and which I never shared before. At least not the way I am now. So, some of you are stepping into something like that too, where you're kind of stepping outside of your own box and you're creating from that place of passion. All right. And so if you are, I'm so proud of you. I love you. This is Zin Uru Renee with Renee in Tune. Take a look at angel number 1144. Might be for you.